At Shreve & Company, jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's a story waiting to be told. Experience Wellendorf, where elegance meets craftsmanship. Discover Harry Kotler diamonds, known for their unparalleled brilliance. Embrace the unique designs of Anna Maria Camilli, perfect for those who appreciate artistic flair. Let our experts help you find the perfect piece that tells your story. Visit us in Palo Alto at the Stanford Shopping Center. Shreve & Company, extraordinary jewelry and timepieces.
There is a Chinese company. They're from China, as the president would say, China. And they have introduced something, and I don't know what I think about it. Well, I do know what I think. I don't know what you think about it. It's called a smart toilet.
What?
We've got smartphones. Now we've got smart toilets. It can drive to your bedside. That's right. It drives to your bedside, and after you do your business, it cleans itself up. Now, I've got a little thing to play for you here. This is the company's presentation video. And they say that some wealthy families are already having smart toilets installed in their home. Do you want one of these?
This is the Xiaoban intelligent toilet robot, designed primarily as a mobile, autonomous toilet for elderly people or those with mobility challenges. As instead of the person going to the toilet comes to the person. As soon as you are finished, the robot initiates a built-in bidet system for automated washing, followed by a warm air drying cycle. From there, a heavy-duty odor control mechanism instantly engages, sealing the internal chamber airtight to trap and neutralize any smells. The robot drives itself back to the docking station. It then extends a disposal arm, completely flushing both the solid and liquid waste away. Immediately after, it runs an intensive self-cleaning and sanitizing cycle on the bowl, leaving it pristine for the next trip.
I don't want to get too graphic here, Intern Cornbread. First of all, I have a bidet, and I love it, and I think everybody should have a bidet. It'll change your life. And they're affordable. Northwest Supply. But look, I wouldn't mind having it drive to me. I'm okay with that. It's kind of right up my alley, if you know what I mean. Right up my keister. But what happens when if it drives to you, I guess you still have to roll over and get out of bed and sit on it. Right. But it's right at bedside, right. And then you do your business, and as you know, with a bidet, you don't need toilet paper. I haven't bought toilet paper in 6 years. You don't need it. I use a bidet. And I have the cleanest hind end in all of the Southeast, they say. Certainly. Well, at least West Alabama. Squeaky clean. And that's thanks to my bidet. But do you want it to drive to the bed for you? Now, they said if you're elderly or have mobility issues, that I completely understand. That's a whole different story.
Yeah. Perfect.
That would be perfect. But if you're just, I'll go ahead and say it, lazy, that's probably something you don't really need that, do you?
And to be honest with you, for what I hear, the price for that and to be lazy,
the price
it don't make sense.
They're not cheap. They're selling for the bedside drive itself bidet selling for $13,000.
Yeah, no.
You can buy a used car for that,
right?
Can't you?
Right, you can.
Yeah. So the smart toilet, which can drive itself, $13,000. Coming soon to Walmart.
WFFN Morning Show, 95.3 The Best.
Real quick around the room here. Steve Shannon, gun to your head. Are aliens real?
God, I am so uncertain.
I hate to get a gun out for this, but
you know what? I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Cornbread, are aliens real?
I heard they're real.
I heard they're real.
That was from me in D.C.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I've seen a UFO myself, so I know they're real. Just saying, like now that all this is coming out, I'm able to say it. Don't make me sound crazy.
Okay, now hang on. Were you beamed up into it?
Yeah, they took some super glue and glued my butt cheeks together.
Don't be silly now.
So where were you when you saw it?
I was actually at my dad's. I was still in high school.
Where's that?
In Holt.
Holt. So you were in Holt, Alabama, and what exactly happened?
What time of day was this?
This was I think it was around 1 in the morning.
Okay, what were you doing out at that hour?
I was walking back to the house.
From where?
And, I don't even remember.
You've been on a booty call, is what it was.
I probably was.
Where were you walking back from?
I think I was walking back from the wife's place, but we obviously dating at the time, and I was just getting home.
Yeah,
and
what street were you on?
No, I was at the house. I was in my yard.
So what happened? You what?
I just looked up and saw 3 lights.
Well, how big? What they look like?
Man, it was insane. It was like the size of a football field.
The lights were?
Yeah, like
up in the sky.
The
how
object.
How close to the ground was it?
I don't even know, honestly.
Wait. Each light was the size of a football field,
or the whole thing?
The whole thing was.
But there were only 3 lights on it.
Yeah,
really?
It was in the shape of a triangle.
Shape of a triangle.
Huh.
3 lights.
Odd.
And big as football fields. Yeah. But you can't tell me how close to the ground it was.
It wasn't really.
Was it hovering?
Yeah.
Was it making any sounds?
Nope.
And then what happened?
It just zoomed off.
I mean, just gone.
Gone.
Now, what did you do at that point?
Well,
after you changed your britches.
When I first saw it, I got my dad, and my dad came out there and looked at it, and I looked at him. I said, "What is that?"
So, what did you say to your dad when you ran in the house?
So you both were standing out there, and you looked at each other and said, "What is that?"
Yeah. I looked up when I saw it. I went in there and got my dad. I'm like, "Hey, come and take a look at this."
Yeah, get out here and look at this now, Papa.
He came out there and looked at it. And
what do you think it was?
What is that?
He didn't know either.
He didn't know either.
Yeah,
he just looked
both.
at me and he said, "I don't know what that is." I'm like, I don't
were
know.
y'all unnerved?
What?
Well, Papa,
were you unnerved?
Oh, he's not sure
shaken
about that.
up.
No, I was just kind of like mesmerized because I'm like, something
So you
that
just like
big should make some sound.
Papa was probably in his drawers. It's the middle of the night. You call him out there to look at this thing.
You just shook it off and went on to bed.
Yeah, pretty much, because I'm like, I'm a big thing of if I can't change it, then I don't worry about it.
Why didn't you go get your shotgun?
It's what?
Yeah.
You didn't
My
try to shoot
shotgun ain't
at
gonna
it?
reach that.
Something that big hanging over my house.
Never gonna happen.
Okay, you're a young guy, so did we not have smartphones by this point?
I did, but I didn't think about it.
Your first thought wasn't get a picture of that?
Really?
My first thought was get my dad to come out here and look at it. Maybe he knows what it is, but
Wow.
I don't know.
All right, what about you, intern Ryan, a.k.a. Jailbird?
I most certainly do believe in aliens.
You do?
Yes. My mother and my grandmother actually has seen one together.
You seen one together.
See, I was a baby. I was in the house. Or else I would have thought maybe I was abducted because I am a little different.
Whoa. Back up a second now, Gilbert. You think you were abducted or you think you and your aunt were abducted?
No. See, it was my mom and my grandmother. And they wouldn't have even thought it happened if they didn't see it together.
And so how old are you?
I'm an infant.
An infant, but you've heard this story told down through the years.
Through my grandmother and my mother.
What did Granny say?
Yeah.
She said that, just like Mom had said, we had saw it together. It came. It was the nighttime I was in the house. It hovered over them for a second, almost like Cornbread said.
Yeah.
And then it just took off.
And how big did they say it was?
I mean, it was about the size of half a block to a block big.
And any light or anything?
Well, I think they said there was a couple lights, but I don't remember exactly what the pattern or
Were
color.
they unnerved?
I would assume so.
Unlike
they told it
Cornbread and
cool
his
as
dad.
ice, though. So they didn't bother them. But
And
see, I would have been.
So they didn't see any actual beings in the craft. They just saw the craft, right? Because
Yeah,
at
just
first
the
you said
craft,
they saw an
no
alien,
beings.
so I was confused by that. So they didn't actually see an alien. They saw the craft.
Yeah.
What
just the
did they
craft.
think it was?
I think they both unanimously agreed that it was an alien.
Like a flying saucer.
Yeah.
We used to call them flying
Definitely
We
not
saucers.
from
did
this
back in
world.
the day.
Why do we call them flying saucers? I guess they look like
Well,
giant
because
saucers.
they used to be. It is weird that they have changed their shape and size.
Yeah, well, they've progressed.
Because back in the day, they were always disc sized, and they used to compare them to a saucer where you'd put, coffee on a saucer.
Right.
And we called them flying saucers back then.
I
Are they
believe.
called UAPs now?
Yeah. Now they're UAPs. They're not even UFOs anymore.
Yeah, what does UAP stand for?
Well, UAP stands for unidentified aerial phenomenon, as our friend Dr. John calls them. He says it's a phenomenon.
Yeah, phenomenon. Well, I truly believe in aliens. They are here. They are watching us, and I think they're laughing their butts off. That's just what I think.
What
I
is
think
it?
they probably look at Buc-ee's and they're like, "What is that's a gas station?"
Cornbread, what is it?
Yeah, I just remembered. I have seen one alien. One.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I've seen one.
You just
Jackie's
remembered.
Lounge late on a Friday night.
No.
What?
No.
You just remembered this.
Yep.
Okay.
I just remembered. Yep. I've seen an alien before.
You want us to ask about it, don't you?
Yeah.
We're not going to.
Was it a gray, a reptilian? What kind was it?
No. I just seen an alien before. Every single time I look at my sister, I look at her and
I knew he was trying to say one. I wasn't even going to ask. As he was trying to do.
Well, we didn't.
All right, we're short on.
It was jailbird.
Short on time here. Can you look us directly in the eye and say, without fear of equivocation?
Well, she just ain't as good looking.
I'm
as
not
me.
talking about your sister. Can you look us in the eye and without fear of equivocation say to us, I, intern Cornbread, have never had my anus probed by a foreign or an illegal alien?
Too much glue for that.
Really doesn't matter if it's foreign or not.
That's a long sentence.
You can't say that, can you?
Probably not. I have never had my anal probed by anything.
Oh, my. Oh, Lord help us.
Another famous Stephen DC phone sham call on 95.3 The Bear.
Hello?
Hi there. Is this Kyle Vernon?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
I'm DeWanda, and I'm calling from the Omaha Meats Company. Omaha Meats. You can't beat our meat. I'm actually trying to reach your neighbor, Steve, but I can't get through, and you were listed as his secondary number.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Steve's my neighbor. Is there something I can help you with?
Possibly. We're actually recalling last month's shipments of our meat because the meat might have been contaminated.
Contaminated? With what?
Well, our fear is it may be what we call, you might have heard of it, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, also known as mad cow.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
What a mess. Everybody here in the office is so upset about it, and I'm having to call people all over the country. And I know you, it looks like, with a secondary contact for Omaha Meats down there in Tuscaloosa. I can't get through to your neighbor. That's what I'm worried about. Could you just tell him? Well, actually, let me ask you, have you noticed him acting strangely?
I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, what do you mean by strange? Like, what might happen to him?
Does he seem, how do you put it, disoriented or, just kind of wandering around a lot, that lost look?
No, he definitely hasn't been doing any of that. But, I mean, I actually had some of his meat too.
Oh, really? Well, your neighbor Steve had you over for a barbecue or something, it sounds like. Were other people there? We could have an outbreak.
No, there wasn't other people. Like, he asked me to sign for a package, and I took some of his meat.
Oh, really? Does your neighbor Steve know that you were handling his meat while he wasn't there?
No, I don't think so.
Well, at least it's contained. But you're going to need to come into the USDA lab and let us inspect your meat right away.
Where are you? Where's that at? Where's the lab at?
It's down by the radio station on Skyland Boulevard.
What radio station are you talking about?
95.3 The Bear, the one that just phone shammed you.
Oh, my God.
Courtesy of your neighbor, Steve.
Oh, my God.
By the way, he knows about the steaks, man. He knows you have taken one or two out of the delivery.
That's so freaking funny, man.
Well, you sounded a little worried there.
Yeah. I mean, what do you be? Yeah, I mean, I guess I deserved it.
Well, you got that right.
And leave that man's meat alone.
This is the Stephen DC Show.
Stephen DC in the morning. Intern Cornbread here, intern Jailbird here, Audio Bob here, Moses. I mean, we got a full house today.
Yeah, sure do.
Full house and a controversy, DC, from Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Pride night at the ballpark. That's right. Rainbows everywhere.
Pride night, huh?
Pride night for the LGBTQ LMNOGSP.
It is a lot of letters, and I can't keep up with
They keep adding letters.
And they keep adding genders and letters.
And all kinds of things. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it was Pride night, and a couple of Major League Baseball players felt that kind of was in direct opposition to their beliefs as Christians. So they wrote Bible scriptures on their baseball caps.
Okay.
Bible verses, I should say, on their caps for Pride night. Well, now they've been told by Major League Baseball that they're going to be fined, disciplined for doing that.
What?
Yeah.
Why are they not allowed to write?
San Francisco Giants pitcher said, there is no hate at all. It's just what I stand for and what I stand in. I believe in God. And so they couldn't have that on their special Pride baseball caps.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Our own Katie Britt, U.S. Senator Katie Britt from Alabama, is demanding that Major League Baseball reverse its decision to discipline players who wrote Bible verses on their Pride Night caps. So,
yeah.
What do you think of that?
That needs to be done immediately, if not sooner.
What do you think of that, Bread? Cornbread. What do you think of the story?
Sorry, love that song. I think it's wrong, man. Put whatever you want on that hat. Put God first, you know.
Well, I mean,
if that's what you believe in, that's what you believe in. But
I think Major League Baseball, though, has some rules about writing on your cap, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, but
okay,
they can't advertise a product.
No. They can't do that.
They couldn't put McDonald's on their hat or Budweiser and run around in that.
No,
that
but they,
cool.
A lot of guys do it on their cleats. I kind of expected that's where you were going with it, that he had written something on his cleats.
Right.
That's pretty common.
Yeah.
So, in terms of the rule, I don't know, I don't know where I stand on that. If it is a rule,
a Major League Baseball rule about writing on the cap, but at the same time, it's declared Pride Night. That is something that is very controversial for some. And so to give the players special hats made for Pride Night and to tell them they got to wear those, it makes it look like they're endorsing something that their religion might oppose.
Is wrong. Forcing it, I think you what you do is you say, hey, we have these hats. If you want to wear them, wear them. If you don't.
Yeah.
But they should not be forcing someone to say, hello, I'm supporting Pride Night.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah. So
not right.
Comedian Rob Schneider has stepped up and offered to pay the fines for any Major League Baseball Christian player who wears a Bible verse on their uniform, stating that Major League Baseball apparently is anti-Christian.
Well, I mean, this certainly doesn't look good. They should have come out and tackled this in a different way.
Let me say this. When are we going to have Christian night at the ballpark and the Major League Baseball players will wear baseball caps with crosses on the front?
Well, now,
I like that.
Now, some ballparks do have a Christian-themed night, but to my knowledge, they don't force the players to wear crosses.
Wear a hat with a cross on it.
And that's where I have an issue with it right there. It's just the forcing of any player to do something against their beliefs.
Bread?
Well, I'll say this. I think what it is that, they pay them players so much that they think that they could probably get away with forcing them to do some stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but that doesn't mean it's right.
No, I'm not. No, it's not right. It's not right at all. But I'm guessing that's what their mindset is. If I pay you this much,
no, I don't think that's their mindset.
But
I think their mindset is trying to make the woke happy, and
they have an agenda.
We've converted, every dang thing into just this kind of nonsense.
Yeah. So, kudos to Rob Schneider, the actor. Now, he'll probably have to borrow that money from Adam Sandler.
Well,
to pay for any of the fines that the players are charged for wearing the scripture on their hat on Pride Night.
Yeah, So, good for him.
Yeah, good. I say good for him. One of the players involved directly that started all this is San Francisco Giants pitcher Landon Roop, I believe it is.
Well, and that's the other thing, man, doing it right in the heart of San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right.
Where Rice-A-Roni is not the only San Francisco treat.
No, there's another one. Ryan Walker also was involved in writing the Bible verses on their caps for Pride Night. And that's the theme song they play in the stadium
for Pride Night.
It's a good song, man.
Diana Ross, I don't think when she wrote this, she thought this will become the gay pride anthem.
I love the beat.
I bet you do.
Uh-huh. I have to glue my butt cheeks together.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That was
people that
out of nowhere.
People that didn't hear this story earlier this morning have no idea what you're talking about.
You're going to glue your butt cheeks
They're probably imagining the worst.
Well, don't do that on our account. I mean,
we'll revisit that story, and what Cornbread said will make a little more sense a little later this morning.
I know we expect a lot of things around here, Cornbread, but come on now, we're not. You don't have to glue your cheeks together.
I know you said you'd do anything for the show, but we do have
the show needs,
we do have our limits.
Yeah.
We'll explain why he said that a little. Well, we'll try to explain why he said that a little later when we give you the background on that story.
It goes perfect with this, but
okay.
If it's okay with y'all, I just want to say this: MLB's wrong for this. You got to stand for what you believe in, otherwise you'll fall for anything. Just like Aaron Tipper says. But if you're for God, don't be afraid to do it. Stand for it. Believe in it. Let it go with you. Jesus is King, man.
Anyway.
Okay. We appreciate that. And you're in and well said. Yeah. Sure do appreciate that. I hate to interrupt this chill moment with a controversy, but we promised it. We got to talk about it. Northport, right here, on the heels of offering $4.8 million to get Big Mike's to come on over, comes this story. The Northport City Council has voted on a $10,000 contract. They're giving it to an architect. And his job for $10,000 is to do research on what kind of space is needed for a new city hall and the price of the new facility. So you talk about PR. First, you made some people mad who have businesses who never got any help from the Northport City Council, unlike Big Mike's. And they're bitter about it. And you can read about it on Facebook and everywhere else. They're bitter about it, and I understand that. And now you hear that they have signed a $10,000 contract with an architect to do research on what kind of space is needed for a new city hall. And a lot of people don't think they need a new city hall. Although they say City Hall needs $4 million in improvements.
Okay, so...
But they're going to pay somebody $10,000.
What is... First of all, I like to know things... give me what's wrong with it? What's wrong with City Hall?
I was just about to say that.
So, don't say, it needs improvements. Why?
We need a list of everything wrong with it.
Well, I mean, I guess, especially if I want to know what crucial elements need to be corrected. Because
I understand $4 million of stuff wrong is a lot of wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, $4 million.
$4 million. Yeah.
When I go over there in D.C., you're a citizen of Northport.
I'm
not.
Seem wrong.
Nothing looks wrong with it from the outside. It could be a heating, air conditioning, plumbing. It could be all kinds of stuff.
I've had to go over there quite a bit. I've dropped by to pay my water bill at City Hall several times, and I don't know. Now I don't work there. I don't work in there. We did a live show from inside City Hall.
Seemed fine. I mean,
didn't seem like it was falling down around us.
The roof wasn't falling in, was it?
Right.
But now $10,000 for this little research project to figure out what kind of place they need.
I'm confused by that too. The $10,000. Yeah. You need to hire somebody to tell you,
an architect,
what kind of space you need.
95.3 The Bear. You're on the air.
Yes, sir. I've got an excellent idea.
What is that?
Take the contractor that's building the Big Mike's, let him do the improvements on City Hall, and finance it for 0% interest.
I love it. His out is always the dial tone. I love that. Well, that is a possibility. Maybe they could build the new City Hall on the lagoon at the University of Northport Beach.
Yeah, maybe. Now,
this is $10,000. Look, I don't know anything about architecture, but they paid the Ward Scott Morris architecture firm.
They're some of the best.
Morris, $10,000 to, quote, do research on what kind of space is needed for a new Northport City Hall and the price of a new facility.
Yeah. Well, Ward, he's one of the finest at that, so...
$10,000 to do that research. We ought to be in the research business.
Can't you just Google it? That's a lot cheaper. It won't cost you $10,000.
Intern Cornbread.
I'm just saying, $4 million. Don't worry about the City Hall. Fix the roads, man.
Yeah.
Fix the roads.
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
You got issues with the roads? I mean, there are
all kinds of issues with the roads.
What's your main issue with it?
All the holes, all the potholes.
The potholes?
Come on now.
All
Fix
the potheads.
on the potheads. I mean, fix the roads, man.
All right, Cornbread says fix the damn roads.
So he would like the roads fixed. I can tell.
Keep your eyes open and follow the money on who's doing the research and what they conclude.
I can do the research
where
for
the
them.
new city hall might be and how much it's going to cost you, the taxpayer.
And I'll do it for $5,000.
At the end of the day, it's your money.
What's really going on?
At the end of the day, it's your money.
I will happily do it for half the price.
They're spending your money. So anyway, that's the latest controversy in Northport.
Everything's controversial in Northport.
I know something
needs to be their slogan.
I know something that's not.
The Steve and DC Morning Show. 95.3 The Bear.
We had a story we did earlier this morning, and several times, DC, I've noticed that intern Cornbread has made references to it. You may have heard him make comments about gluing his butt cheeks together.
Yeah, I think he's actually got a little bit of an odd fantasy going here.
Oh, no. It's just funny. It's just funny.
I don't know. He seems a little too into this.
Yeah, I would agree with that completely. But we want to tell you what inspired this, a story we did really early this morning.
Cross that line, babe. Now I'm crossing mine. Got a jar of trouble, and I'm feeling fine. Glue your cheating cheeks. Glue your cheating cheeks. Sit down, slick, stay right there, please. Glue your cheating cheeks. Glue your cheating cheeks. You made a mess, now you feel the squeeze.
We want to thank intern Ryan, a.k.a. Jailbird, for who should now be called Freebird, for doing that. Glue them cheeks. And here's what inspired that.
Yeah.
A story out of Houston, and a 43-year-old woman named Sheila, and she's now in the jailhouse. She's in the jailhouse now because she glued her husband's butt cheeks together. Glued them together with Gorilla Glue.
We've heard all kinds of things through the years of women, getting revenge on their man in the middle of the night.
Cheating man.
Of course, Lorena Bobbitt, the most, brutal way.
She cut his thing off, and then they had to go out and look for it so they could, reattach it.
Well, yeah, to me, the most cruel part of that story was not just the removal, but it was the going out and finding an empty field and throwing it in the field. I mean, that's heartless.
Then they had to search for it and then find it and put it in a little Ziploc baggie and get it to the hospital so they could reattach it.
And how would you like to be the one that got that call, first responder? We're doing a little search this morning. What are we looking for, Bob? Well, it appears someone has thrown a
penis
into the field. So we're looking for it.
And they found it, and the rest is history. But this is not a Lorena Bobbitt. This girl said, no, other side. First of all, she's been paying attention to her man, and she had been looking at his phone. Every time he'd leave the room, he'd lay the phone face down, which they say is sometimes a sign that the person is cheating. If they always make sure their phone is face down if they're walking out of the room, they're hiding something.
I got a way to solve that for couples that have this issue.
Oh, good.
If you... First thing in the morning, it's 9 in the morning. I mean, today would be as good a day as any. Say, honey, let's swap phones for the day. No questions asked. Well, give me a minute.
I love it. I love
Cornbread's reaction.
Right now.
Everything about that.
And if you can't do that, there's a problem.
Cornbread, could you swap phones for the day without any pre-planning with your lovely wife, Paisley, who is my friend?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
You take hers and she take yours.
Tomorrow.
Does she know your passcode?
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you...
She got my Face ID, too.
Are you jealous in any way of the close relationship that Steve and your wife have going on? I mean...
Nah, because he can't...
He can't... Oh, whoa, wait a minute. He can't...
Hold on now.
What can he do?
Let me get this out first. Don't try
to... Now he's going to try to change it.
Forgive me, babe. I love you so much.
I appreciate you saying that. Okay.
Steve cannot go 3 out of 100. So, 3 out of 100, baby. 3 out of 100.
No, but he can do 6 at 20.
Wait a minute now. People are trying to figure this one out. We're doing math codes.
I'm just glad we're not on the air.
We're now doing coded math.
So Sheila Osmond, one of the Osmonds, is 43. And after she discovered, without a doubt, that he was cheating, she waited for him to go to sleep. And about 2 a.m., her husband, Larry, was pretty much out. So she went to the garage, grabbed the Gorilla Glue, and decided to teach him a lesson he'd never forget. By morning, he woke up in a panic when he realized his butt cheeks had been glued shut. He started yelling and stumbling around the room, asking what happened. She sat on the edge of the bed, smiling and enjoying her handiwork. Then they had to call an ambulance, or he did. Neighbors are looking at him out in the driveway. He was wrapped in a blanket when he looked embarrassed when they took him to the hospital. So did Sheila go too far, or did he ask for it by cheating on her?
I believe I would have asked the medical attendants to, wait till we get to the hospital to start. I mean, I wouldn't do it in the front yard. My gosh, he's got a blanket.
And his butt cheeks are gorilla glued together. So question,
and Gorilla Glue,
did she go too far?
I just want to state, Gorilla Glue typically is a very, and I don't know how she did it, but it's a very strong, that can be
the strongest
pretty
of
powerful.
The strong. Yeah.
Did
she go too far?
She's crazy as, what?
But he cheated on her.
Look, that's not right.
He broke a thou shalt not.
He shouldn't cheat on her, but that doesn't mean you take it to the next level and start gluing body parts together to get revenge.
A lot of people wonder why she didn't glue the other side down somewhere.
There's a very similar saying that stuff happens.
What now?
It's like there's a similar saying to, poop happens.
Yeah.
Not for this guy.
No time soon. No time soon.
See,
hey, Brad, what do you say?
Just what you just said. Normal people would do the front side. I have an opinion on why she did the back side.
Because you think he cheated with...
Maybe.
He might have been using it.
Someone that preferred the back side.
Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, maybe Big Tony done got onto it.
That's who he was cheating with.
Big Tony. I mean, anything's possible. It's 2026.
It is.
And then I look at her picture here, her mugshot, which I'm holding up for Stephen DC TV viewers. There you go. Y'all can see that.
She does look crazy, though.
She is a nice-looking woman.
What's her nickname, then?
Sheila is her first name. Gorilla.
I cannot really believe that all this went down in Jasper, Alabama, though.
And Walker County, of all things. Of all things.
You crossed that line, babe. Now I'm crossing mine. Got a jar of trouble, and I'm feeling fine.
He ain't.
Oh, yeah.
Glue your cheating cheeks. Glue your cheating cheeks. Sit down, stay right there, please. Glue your cheating cheeks. Glue your cheating
There ain't no need for that $13,000 toilet no more.
I was going to upgrade my bike.
Show.
Where it's the funniest one I've ever seen, where they throw it to the lady in the field, and it's the morning show, and they're doing a grand opening of someplace, and they throw it to the lady in the field, and the cameraman passes out on the air. So she's trying to go down with... She's still talking, and he's passing out.
He faints?
Yes, he faints, and she's like, and we'll be here tonight until...
And then professional.
He just hits the ground.
The clip, one of the clips we're going to play too is a couple from two different TV stations when the anchors can't contain themselves. They're trying to do serious news, but there's laughing. And nothing's worse than trying not to laugh because you're in an awkward situation where you're not supposed to laugh. Listen to this.
Officials say one person has tested positive but is showing no symptoms. Another is symptomatic. All of them will spend time at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, which has a quarantine facility and a special unit for treating people with
highly infectious diseases. The CDC does not require the group to stay at the facility long. Sorry. Man trying to burn down I'm so sorry. Burn down a marijuana. Man tried to burn down a marijuana dispensary in Monroe County. He accidentally caught himself on fire.
I guess, if you are like, a weed junkie, you set a dispensary on fire, you want to be downwind to that. That'd be a definite contact high.
That's about as bad as the fireworks place, bursting into flames.
Exactly right.
I love them.
Here's some TV bloopers. This is an eyewitness to a car accident. And the female anchor has a tough time with a big word. And then there's a typo on the weather map. Listen to this.
Okay, you said you saw this.
Yeah, he ran the light, T-boned the lady. I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm just thankful to be alive right now.
What did it sound like?
Bam! I swear, not to be funny. It happened that fast.
An celebratory exhibition. Thank you.
571 degrees. You're probably going to burn your cake if you decide to go with that temperature.
Oh, that's funny.
571 degrees.
That is funny.
Wow.
You're going to burst into flames at that amount.
I love those, the eyewitness testimonies.
Oh, the best.
Are the ones that kill me. I'm trying to find my favorite. It was a guy that was a plane crashed in like his backyard, and he tries to describe it to the folks there, and
it seems like the TV news people always pick the goofiest people.
Yeah, they really do, and I don't know how they've got radar for that, but they always go to the guy that's got the "who farted" hat on.
So true. Here's one. Here's one. There's a bee attack. These are bloopers. There's a bee attack.
Well, I just got done feeding my chickens, watering them and stuff, and I walked back to my house there to get my phone so I could play a video game on it. And all of a sudden, I heard a big boom. I looked back out my door, and the electric pole fell, and the lines were falling, and the geotacker was sideways into the fence. And there's a guy come out screaming and squalling and running around about like a chicken with his head cut off. I told him he needed to get out of that water. But say I didn't know he was getting eaten up by bees. I thought he was just high. That girl in that little bikini, she had a little red dot over here.
Think they learned their lesson?
I'd say about today they are. If they feel like my leg feels, I'd say they're learning.
So they decided to interview him about the bee attack. And I'm sorry, but he sounded like one of Cornbread's relatives.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
That sounded like my cousin.
I know, that's cousin.
I don't know whose relative this guy sounds like, but I found the guy with the plane crash. I love this guy.
I was in the bathroom taking a shave.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. We dodged that bullet there. I was in the bathroom.
I was in the bathroom taking a shave, and I heard a screeching, between a screech and a whistle. What in the world is this? And I heard a boom. Then my whole house shook. Did a meteorite come out of space or something? And I said, well, if the airplane, it needed to be reported, but that thing was flying just too low. Choppers keep flying around. I said, well, somebody must have robbed the bank or whatever. Just through the grace of God, nobody didn't get hurt. Anything man-made can malfunction. But it needs to be investigated, and the public need to know what really happened. It could have been a major disaster.
An eyewitness news account of a plane crash.
There was one I remember. It was she came up to a dude, an old guy, and he said, he starts snitching on people and all that, and he goes and stops himself. He's like, "Wait, is this live?" And she said, yeah, it's live. Did you see the whole thing? And he said, "Ma'am, I can't see nothing. I'm blind." I said, "I'm blind in both that. Ma'am, I can't even see you. Wait, what color am I wearing right now?"
And he's the eyewitness. And this happens every time the lottery gets to a really big number. They always ask people in line buying lottery tickets if they win, what they're going to do with the money. Well, I think they came near a college campus and asked that question. Listen.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
And she's trying to be so cool.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay.
That's Charlie
not good.
C. right there.
Wow. We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
Bob, when did they ask you that, Bob?
That was Audio Bob you're referring to. Yeah.
Audio Bob.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's one that we always enjoy, and you're wondering how can you enjoy a news report about a hurricane? Well, listen to this.
But it haven't really hit our parking lot yet, so it really ain't affecting me yet. But once they do hit that, they probably gonna tell us to evaporate, and then that's what gets on my nerves all the time.
Probably will.
We gotta keep evaporating. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her.
Well,
I love her.
While we're talking hurricanes, here's one.
Can't see how they haven't come up with some kind of way to combat these storms yet. They keep saying no, but it's going to hit all this warm weather and warm water. We have a Navy. Why don't the Navy come and drop ice in the warm water so it can't get going as fast as it's going? There's got to be ways to combat this instead of just pointing at the thing and say, well, it's now it's getting worse. Yeah, we know it's getting worse, but you tell us, oh, it's the warm weather, oh, it's the wind. Well, we have an Air Force. Drive some Air Force planes around to get the winds going the opposite way. The Navy to go in circles to fight it the other way.
We're going to drop giant ice cubes into the Gulf.
We need warm water.
Have y'all seen the one where it was a photo? I think it was perfect. It's the perfect idea for sadly, I hope this never happens, but if your house gets destroyed by a tornado, he went up and spray painted on the house, right? The house is destroyed. It's upside down. He goes over there on the side of the house and paints it. He says, "Don't worry, I got the spider."
That's funny. But see, we're doing bloopers on television. Bloopers on television.
I've always thought that there was something in them woods.
Me too, honey. I've always thought the very same thing.
And here is the lady, and the news channel rolled up and got her on the air live talking about the house being on fire.
My friend came to the door. She said, well, I was on the phone cooking me and my baby some breakfast. And she said, hey, something wrong. It's popping. I said, what? She said, yeah.
I love that
I said,
one.
no. So the girl come downstairs. She come out her apartment with her baby with no shoes on. I said, oh, girl, it's cold outside. She said, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man. The building is on fire. I said, no, what? I got my 3 kids and we bounced out. We ain't gonna be in no fire. Not today.
Not today. And it's not always news. Sometimes it's the sports department that catches your eye, and it's not always a blooper, but this particular athlete was interviewed on television.
How did it happen? We had a few odd man rushes there in the first period, which was not good for us, but I mean, everyone had their nerves going and everything like that, and then, which we were glad to just keep them to 1 and everything like that, and then we went back after the period in the locker room, just talked about what we need to fix and everything like that, stick to the game plan, get back on it and everything like that, so just paid off, stick to the game plan, stiffen up defense and everything like that, no pinches, everything like that. You moving on to the semifinals. Your uncle, Stu, played here a while back, I think 20 years ago with Alexandria. Did you get any advice from him coming in here to the tournament? I got a nice long text from him this morning saying don't let the atmosphere, get your nerves shaken up and everything like that. Just play your game, which is what I tried to do out here and everything like that. So, yeah, definitely helped from him and everything like that. Moving on to the semifinals, you get Stillwater. Your initial thoughts on the big matchup? It should be a great game. I can't wait to play them. I know they're doing good. Only 1 loss on the season, I believe, and everything like that.
Everything like that. And everything like that. I can listen to these. I can listen to these all freaking day.
I could too. I love them.
Bloopers and eyewitness reports on the news.
Love them so much.
This is the Stephen D.C. Show.
Couple of food news items real quick just to mention that I thought you might enjoy. We call it food news. And one of them is about the KFC. They have decided to blow up their menu completely.
Tired of sports, tired of crime, want some more tasty finds. What I want to talk about all the time is every little bit of
the food news. KFC has announced several massive changes to its menu and restaurant design, focusing on more boneless chicken offerings, a new global pantry, and that's in quotes, of sauces, and a new Quench beverage. Quench. Huh.
Just stick with 11 herbs and spices. Just stick with original or crispy and let it go.
Yeah, why do we... I love the
their
original.
Chicken. I love their chicken. I love their biscuits.
Why do we have to do this?
It ain't broke. Don't fix it, KFC.
We're going to, completely... I don't mind them introducing 20 new sauces. I'll try them. But to totally redo the menu,
Right.
I vote against it.
Me as well. By the way, here's another food news item I'd like to contribute. McDonald's, Mickey D's, has just announced they are bringing back the old school fried apple pie that we used to get from there that was so good. It was kind of crusty and crispy.
They were good.
And it'd slide out of the little red.
Yeah.
Well, they are back at Mickey D's.
Krispy Kreme has announced as of yesterday their new summer collection is out.
Oh, good.
With 4 new donuts, 2 new beverages. One of them is the original strawberry cake donut, the lemon bar donut.
I like that.
The key lime pie donut.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
And the cannoli donut.
I'd sure try that.
Based on the famous Italian dessert. In fact, it's got a dollop of cannoli flavored buttercream.
I'm licking my lips right now.
On top.
Me too.
Arby's is adding a Philly cheesesteak to its permanent menu.
Who, Arby's?
Yep. It apparently was so popular when they did the trial that now the Philly cheesesteak is going to be on there forever.
Okay.
And then my next story was about McDonald's. There you go, the apple pies. So
there you go. The Stephen DC Show is second best thing to the Food Network. We keep you updated.
Tired of sports, tired of crime, want some more tasty finds.
Oh, yeah.
What I want to talk about all the time is every little bit of the food news.
That was perfect.
All this food talk.
Oh, they don't need to do that.
And we're all getting together, going to the movies tonight to watch the UFO movie, Disclosure Day. It got me in the mood this morning. I know it's not Friday or anything, but
I got to tell you one other thing, though.
Oh God, you're gonna
I'm upset
lose
about
the mood.
Did you hear? Well, the food reminded me of it.
Yeah. He's looking at me when he's talking
Did you
about
hear? That big time capsule we talked about that we're doing. And did you hear what Alabama put in it?
No.
We could have put, most states put 5 or 6 things iconic to their state.
Yeah.
We could have put anything in there representing the great state of Alabama.
Right.
We put a book of poems.
What? No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. And that's it. That's all we put in the time capsule representing Alabama.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. That's absolutely stupid.
Could have put some Dreamland barbecue ribs in there.
or a jar of their sauce.
Yeah. Poems. Because, when I think of Alabama, I think of poetry.
Yeah.
That's what we're known for.
I got to get over this.
What kind of... Who made that decision?
I got to get over. Excuse me just a minute. Would y'all go with me someplace?
Yeah.
Let's go for a ride.
Poetry.
Look at the look on Cornbread's face.
That's poultry in motion.
It's the poetry that's getting in my bones.
Luckily, the show's over.
This is the Stephen DC Show.
Hear that? That's the sound of busy. To a restaurant, all that shouting and banging might as well be a symphony. It means the long days and longer nights are paying off. Sure, it's noisy, but there's a worse sound. This, not busy. Busy means business, which is why Toast gives restaurants the tools and tech they need to help them perform under pressure. Sounds pretty good, right? Toast, built for busy.
Now that Wendy's has these new biggie deals, everyone in the family can get what they're craving, from nugs to JBCs. The parental units can get an $8 biggie bundle, the eldest who think they're so grown can get a $6 biggie bag, and the little one who can do no wrong can get a $4 biggie bites. Assuming they have a credit card. No, I'm kidding. We take cash too. 4, $6, and $8 Biggie deals for the whole family. Only at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.